Hello, I'm Gordon Savicic. I'm here at the Coded Cultures Festival. I'm standing here with Philipp Lammer, and we are part of the Ludic Society, which, as the name implies, is a society consisting of about 50 members. And we recently developed a project together with Margarete Jamann. It's called Toy Genasonic, and you will see it right here. My colleague Philipp Lammer has a standard interface here. In his hands, it's basically a Nintendo DS, the black thing here. It's a standard game computer, a game console, and it's getting extended by a reader, which we built. A standard interface, a Schwarzgerät, also so called, and you can literally inject it into the DS, as demonstrated by my colleague. You want to say some words?
What does it do?
It clicks. Click.
Okay, but what does it do if you use it?
It's a RFID reader. You can read tags. Like, I'm gonna switch it on so you can see it functioning. So you can read RFID tags. Please come here. We have one implanted here.
Die bezaubernde
And if you
Assistentin.
get close to it, no, where is it? Yeah, the light flashes and it reads the ID of the tag. So each tag we scan has a unique ID. There is no one that has the same number, and we use this to generate unique sound objects. So each tag you scan creates a unique sound object. And
you can do that
Can we
on the
hear it?
street. You can do it anywhere.
you can do it anywhere because it's like it's made for mobile gaming. It lasts very long, so that's also the reason probably why we used this device.
It's basically an urban game because RFID chips are ubiquitous by now, or in the near future they are tagged on products in shop market stores, in passports, in travel cards, so they are quite ubiquitous. And
Yeah, well, exactly. There's a spiral feedback of technologies and of concepts, I would say. So starting with a standard technology like this radio frequency identification tags, which are a everyday technology in the passports already, for example, of Austria, and at Marks and Spencer in England, and at certain places on goods. And then feeding it back into an art system modifies the technology, not necessarily in terms of technology, but in use. So it's differently used in the art context. And then it is fed back. In gamers also like to play it. And then you also have theoreticians who can communicate with the society members, for example. Sometimes there is a discourse starting, but sometimes people are just complaining about the theory. And so it is a constant loop of feedback. So it goes back to everyday life on different levels.
But are the borders going down and everything is sort of the same? Or is it more like, is it art field, society, gaming society? How would you describe the processes? Are they intertwining, or are the borders falling and there's going to be one society playing?
No. There never will be one society. There will always be a lot of several societies within a society. No. I don't think that the borders are falling down. It is just that we are virally going into different existing societies. Art fields will always be the art field. That's a question of market and separation. Even if they talk about, everybody talks about interdisciplinarity and transdisciplinarity, but this means that disciplines are still there and societies are still there. So it will not be one thing. That's also not the target, a unified society, but an interconnected society.
Okay, I need your hand one more time. Like, we scan it, and I'm coming a little bit closer with the mic. Hello. So, do you see it on the
Yeah, I
cam?
see it and I hear it.
Yeah, okay. So this is the object that is been created. You can touch it, try to catch it, and if you touch it, it remembers how you touched it and repeats the pattern. So these objects have their own circles which are running their own system. They die after a while. Now it's gone. we can get it back in. You see it's the same object because it's the same tag. Different tags create different objects, and if we would have more tags, which I have, 1 second.
Yeah. No problem.
Like I attached one here, so we read it, and then this one's a different thing.
Okay, now it becomes a musical instrument, basically. Or
Yeah.
can I also leave marks behind for other players? Can I?
Yeah, for example, we left in urban space you can. We made several versions where we played it in the city, and we were taking in Aarhus, for example, on certain spots, small marks with stickers where you can use the city as instrument as well.